And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Baseball fans, and welcome. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and our pitcher in this game, Logan Allen. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. Timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So
nice grab. Off balance feed. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And a foul ball.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking mark. Became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
That one ripped. Back there. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. He leaves the yard to right, and they add a pair. It's 2-0.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Fought off foul. Now the 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The pitch. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Dominguez, in his rookie season, just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. And we're back. And on the hill, Garrett Cole. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first, stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan.
No left fielder.
So early in this ball game, down by 4 runs, you've got to try to get a run back and just look at taking at least 1 an inning. Before you know it, you'll be tied up.
The 0-1. And that one pulled foul. The next pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And he can't come up with it. To first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Outside corner, there's a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The Yanks leading by 4 here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's smashed towards center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Now fly ball to right center. Noel under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
So the lineup flips over. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. This one in the air. Drifts towards it. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Chisholm now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That clips the inside corner for a strike. 0-2 now. Got it by him for the K. The Yanks lead one. They lead 4-0. Back here in Cleveland, here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Cole back to work. Got one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. And the righty deals. That one fouled off. Here comes a pitch.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Kicks and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Drops into the glove, 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Jhonkensy Noel. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. The Guardians down by 4 here in game 2. On the ground. Sends it across to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Guardians. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Aaron Judge at the plate. Judge rips that one. Squeezes it. 1 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Towering home run from Stanton. His second homer this series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nice.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Paul Sewald. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Comes up empty.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Got him swinging.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Bellinger batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That one the other way. Snags it on the run. And that is that. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. And the lead is now 5-0. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Tyler Freeman. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That one way outside, and the count is 1-1. And here it comes. And another ball. The next offering misses. And the count's full. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. That's back there. That one is gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
Austin Hedges stands in. That clips the corner.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Bounce to the left side. Over to Goldie. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Brian.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Saying he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. 3 balls, no strikes. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Up next for Cleveland.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Bounce to the right side. Goldie to second. Back to first for 2, and that'll do it. Guardians get one back on this homer. It's now 5-1. Second game of the ALCS. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Now into the ball game on defense, Angel Martinez. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Foul ball. Two out, space is empty. To the right side, Arias. On to first, and the Yanks go quietly. Yanks held in check. They're up. Back now at Progressive Field. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Gabriel Arias. Right through there for a strike. Arias in his 2nd season, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Gets the outside corner with that one. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. And right back to the mound. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Pedro Gonzalez. Fly ball down the line. Dominguez on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. The Guardians down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground, right side. Chisholm tosses to first. That ends the inning. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Popped up right side. Arias makes the grab. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Into center. Freeman in position. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here is Aaron Judge. That's in there, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. And Judge spoils that one. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. The pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That one is hammered right field. Judge going back on it. It's a ball. He sends one out the opposite way, and they inch closer. It's 5-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That misses the zone, and 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 5-3.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One out, base is empty. Austin Hedges now. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. 2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Righty delivers. And a good eye there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop Ryan Rocchio. Walked his first time. Foul ball there. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
He swings and fouls one off. 0-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the second game of the series. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Bellinger up to hit, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Good eye right there. 2 outs.
8-2.
And that's a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And down on strikes. And that's the third out. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Angel Martinez.
Angel Martinez.
Cole back to work. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed
swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A massive home run. It's 5-4.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's the power speed combo. Gabriel Arias. The other way. And there's a base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now Pedro Gonzalez. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And a count 1-2. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Ripped into center, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean,
so out of the pen comes the right-hander, Marcus Stroman.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Arias at second. Gonzalez on at first with nobody out. Pickoff throw. Dives back out.
It's so rare that the pitcher is able to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting it to that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
And now the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at first, one away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. This homer brings the Guardians a bit closer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Top of inning number 7, DJ LeMahieu to start things off. Hunter Gaddis takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Gaddis, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The pitch. Swing Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Wells, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Kenzie Noel. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Lane Thomas.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
The wind of the pitch. And fouled off. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Freeman.
So in now for Cleveland, Tyler Freeman. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Bellinger drifts towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And here's the catcher, Austin Hedges. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting any. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Bo Naylor.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And that's in for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's outside, and it's 1-2. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, Look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
On the ground to Jazz. Tosses to first. Inning over. Staying in the game on defense, Lane Thomas. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Gaddis back to work. Chisholm stands in now and watches strike one. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. He goes down looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. And there's the strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one missed. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Two outs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And that's a base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Goldie in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Luke Weaver.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game now. Ryan Rocchio. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Ground ball, left side. Slings it across, and Martinez is out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Next to hit, Gabriel Arias. 1 for 3. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Around second now, going for three. The relay throw. In there safely.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Two outs with a man at third. Now it's the Guardians' DH, Pedro Gonzalez. And that one fouled off. The tying run is 90 feet away. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate.
One ball.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Next offering upstairs.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a ground ball to first. A sliding stop. And he beats it out.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. That clips the corner.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a pitch. Bounce to the right. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Mark Leiter Jr. gets handed the rock out of the pen. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
2 on, 2 outs. Wouldn't chase that time.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 8-5, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Here's Lane Thomas. On the ground to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Guardians put up 3 on this homer. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And that's in the dirt. Clase, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. The Yankees looking to rally. Triple digits on that last pitch.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
On the ground, out to short. And he beats it. He's safe. Man at first. Here's DJ LeMahieu. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Dominguez leads off first with one away. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Martinez makes the grab. So they're down to their final out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. That one's in there. And that is strike one. The Yankees trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Clase is just one strike away. Right-handed reliever. And it's celebration time. They are champions of the American League.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team can't wait to get it started.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.